Well, yeah, Sherelle. Part two. Okay, so we stopped at 2 Peter 1, 20, 21. We're going to go ahead and continue with Revelation 1, 9. I, John, who also is your brother and companion in tribulation, some of y'all will get that in a minute, and in the kingdom and patience of Yahushai Hamashiach, was in the isle that is called Patmos for the word of Elohim and for the testimony of Yahushai Hamashiach. Listen, John is telling you, hey, I'm over here on the Isle of Patmos, and Yahushai is giving me the word. Okay? Just saying. Revelation 1:11, saying, I am Alpha and Omega. Beautiful. The first and the last. Yes, sir. And what you see, write it in a book. Our Yahushai is telling, write it in a book. Talking to John. And send it to the 7 assemblies, not churches, buddies, assemblies, which are in Asia, Ephesus, and unto Smyrna, and unto Pergamos, unto Thyatira, unto Sardis, unto Philadelphia, and Laodicea. Told him, write in a book. I'm just saying, write in a book. Again, we could just stop right here. Okay. The writers did not claim originality, people. They tested, right? They testified. They were moved, instructed, and inspired by the Most High Yahweh. So how could people come out of their mouth and say that, oh, man wrote it? Why? Because you're not reading the book. That's the problem. You're not reading the book. Okay? Let's talk about some prophecies that were fulfilled and in progress to this day from that same book that was inspired by our Abbas Roach and had men wrote those prophecies in the book. Okay? No other book contains the precise detailed prophecies and their fulfillments in the Bible, or as the Bible does, rather. It contains around 2,500 prophecies, and about 2,000 of those prophecies have been fulfilled, my siblings in Hamashiach, okay? With remarkable accuracy, by the way, just so you know. Now, these are some of the prophecies that were fulfilled and are still being fulfilled. Isaiah 7:14 and 9 and 6, Micah 5:2, predictions of the birth of Hamashiach through the maiden, his divine nature, his birth in Bethlehem. Fulfillment, Matthew chapter 1, verse 18 through 23, Luke 2, 4 through 7, born in Bethlehem, Micah 5:2, fulfilled in Matthew 2:1. Okay? Betrayed for 30 pieces of silver, Zechariah 11, verse 12 through 13, fulfilled in Matthew 26:15. His death, Psalms 22 and Isaiah 53, fulfilled in the Gospels. Deuteronomy 28 foretells a scattering of Yasharel among the nations, an unparalleled and historically documented event that all of the world is waking up to, by the way. Anyways. Luke 21:24, okay, foretells Yerushalayim being trampled by Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles will be fulfilled. Literally in process today, my siblings. Historical prophecies, major events in Yasharel's history surrounding nations. Babylonian captivity. Jeremiah 25:11 through 12, fulfilled when Yehuda was taken into exile for 70 years. Then ancient Babylon was destroyed. I said ancient, not modern. Listen. Fall of Tyre and Nineveh. Ezekiel 26, Nahum 1:3, fulfilled with the destruction of these ancient cities. Yeah? Global and Gentile nations. Rise and fall of empires. Daniel 2 and 7. Daniel predicted the succession of Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome, fulfilled with amazing accuracy, as only Abba, my Elohim, does. Each fulfilled and confirmed by history. I don't know why people think that the Bible is some book, literally, that's disassociated with the world's events. It's literally the world events, my siblings. Literally. There are about 500 more prophecies still unfulfilled, many which relate to the second coming of Yahushai, the resurrection of the dead, final judgment, new heaven, new earth, okay, Revelation 21. The statistical odds, right, of all these prophecies being fulfilled by chance is astronomically low, less than 1 in 10 to the power of 2,000. Do you understand that? which is strong evidence, my dears, that the Bible is divinely inspired and authored by our Abba Yahweh. Be reminded, the word of Abba Elohim Yahweh is alive. It is transformative. It is active. It's spiritually authoritative and 100% true. As I was saying that, speaking it into the dictation of the word thingy, my son goes, well, how do you know that, Mommy? And can't ask me questions like that. I was like, what you mean how I know? And so I had to go ahead give him some scriptures. Anyways, I digress. Spiritual evidence of transformation. The believer themselves who read these books, okay? Abba's words are not just text. They are roach, right? Spirit and truth. John 17:17. Sanctify them in the truth. Your word is truth. John 4:24. Yahweh is roach, spirit, and those who worship him must worship him in roach, spirit, and truth. So if you don't got this word in you, you don't know this word in you, you cannot go before my Abba and worship my siblings. You will hear nothing. Okay? The word has to be in you for the Roach to speak to you. Word's not in you. I'm not saying Abba can't do that. He is Abba. But what I'm telling you is in the scriptures, the word's got to be in you for anything to come out of you. Okay? John 14:6. Yahweh Shai says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Life. Well, light too. He's a light too. Hebrews 4:12, for the word of Elohim, it is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing of sunder and soul and roach, my siblings, and the joints of and marrow, and is the discerner of thoughts and intents of the heart. Okay? That is what the roach does to you when you have it in you, the word of Abba. Okay? The Bible's survival against human interference, my siblings. The Bible has survived relentless attempts at destruction, alteration, suppression, and criticism. Psalms 12:6 and 7. The word of Yahweh are pure words. Thou shalt keep them, O Yahweh. Thou shalt preserve them from generation, this generation forever. He preserves his word. We're literally 5,994 right now. I know they say it's 2025. That word has been preserved. No man was able to destroy that. You're not Abba. You can't do that. Despite wars, burnings, Diocletian Roman purge, and centuries of banning, the Bible is the most printed, translated, and read book of all time. Ancient manuscripts, and let's for you people, okay. Ancient manuscripts like the Dead Sea Scrolls prove the remarkable accuracy of the biblical transmission over thousands of years, okay. Most sold book, over 100 million copies sold annually, written over 1,500 years for the authors from diverse backgrounds, shepherds, kings, okay, fishermen, prophets. Authors also include traders, embezzlers, okay, embezzlers. Authors, adulterers, murderers, auditors, okay? Didn't discriminate. Written in 3 original languages, Aramaic, ancient Greek, and Hebrew. Ancient Hebrew, ancient Greek. Ancient Hebrew, Greek, and Aramaic is what I meant to say. Okay, 3 continents, Asia, Africa, and Europe. Now, we know there was only one continent, okay? But for the sake of my lesson here, we know that in the book of Genesis, in the days of Peleg, because the earth was divided, hence his name Peleg, okay? The King James Bible contains 788,258 words, 31,102 verses, 1,189 chapters, and 66 books. We know that wasn't the only books there. 1611, King James Bible had the apocryphal writings in there too. I digress. Some other facts for you. Interestingly enough, women are more likely to read Bible than men. Not my words, these are statistics. Older people more than younger people. Melanated folks more likely to read it than any other ethnic group. Wonder why that is. Anyways, scientific facts in scripture. Now, I'm going to stop here because I only got 20 seconds, but we're going to have to go to that 3rd video. See you soon.